Welcome, race fans, to season number 12 of the OP Superspeedway Butt Kicker Truck Series, the D.A.M. Digital Armchair Motorsports 250 here at the virtual track of Daytona Superspeedway. Of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, on the mic from MaxspeedTV. Glad to see Brendan Kennedy out there already in chat. Now, I'm assuming we're going to have more come along here momentarily. 14 of you out there tuning in. Whoa, that is big. I am going to have to minimize that just a little bit. A little bit too big. There we go. Just now seeing it. But hello again, everybody, for another great season. These guys going to put on a show for you tonight, no doubt about it. We are looking at about 42 drivers out here on the track here, folks. So we got a full field. We've also got the pre-race analytics already up here for everybody to look at. Of course, they're going to be dealing with a little bit of wind out there here this evening. It looks like at about 7 miles an hour coming out of the southeast, an air temp of 67 with just a 1% of humidity. Track temp of 78, 100 laps here tonight, 250 miles. Unlimited tires, so they don't have to worry about that. What they do have to worry about, though, just like last season, is that fuel. 50% fuel, roughly 15, 18, 20 laps on a run of fuel. Of course, if we get that old dreadful caution, that will definitely change, you know, the pit stops and the fuel management, and of course strategy will be played into factor out there. Now, pit road here at Daytona is 60 miles an hour with a pace speed of 80, and I'm on Seabass right now. He is sitting on pit road. We do have a lot of new faces out here as well. Now remember, folks, this is the lower tier. This is the beginning of OP. They run several series, which is broadcasted over on turn 3. This series is broadcasted here on MaxspeedTV. This is where everybody gets their start. And of course, we've got the higher up series drivers out here too, racing it up. So a lot of competition. The higher tier series, and of course the owners, are always looking to move drivers up if they're really good in the truck series and they don't need to be here. They'll move them up. Yeah, it is a good league over here at OP. Now, they do get 1 lap of qualifying, 5 minutes, and I'm going to try to get Rick Seabrands up here if I can. We may have to talk to him after the race because, well, I spent too much time talking and, you know, trying to go over everything. But, yeah, a lot of competition out here. I expect a very good race, and I'm sure all of you are too. So with that being said, we got about 3 minutes of practice here, folks. So we're going to go ahead and step aside and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising, and qualifying, of course, will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket treadless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night. that our flag was still there.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Qualifying is underway. Coming down to about 3.5 minutes left here. No times as of yet. We're waiting on the first drivers to put in times. We'll see exactly where they go. Like I said, only one lap of qualifying. That's just the way they do it. They make it go quickly. So they get their out lap, and then, of course, the start of their lap. But a big shout out to, of course, the Digital Armchair Motorsports for coming out sponsoring tonight's race, and, of course, sponsoring several others throughout the season. That would be Mr. Stanley Jr. So big shout out to him. And, of course, Butt Kicker for, you know, being a big supporter and a big sponsor for OP for over 4 seasons. I mean, it takes some work and some dealings, but a big shout out to them as well. So not only do they have their main sponsor, Butt Kicker, but they also got different races that are sponsored by different individuals, different drivers, and either their team or their company or whatever. We'll get more information throughout the week. I do have a list. I'm going to have to get an updated list, it looks like. So I'll get that from Rick later on. But it looks like right now, Steven Karosik up at the top spot with Cody Nagels up there in P2. We've got Brennan Kennedy, tire operator Ed DeBoer, and Jeffrey Crosby Jr. out in chat. Now, we're sitting at 18 people watching right now. We've only got 5 likes, folks. We can crush 15 likes in a matter of seconds if people will hit that like button. These guys are going to put on a show, folks, so you don't want to miss it. And I don't know exactly... see here. It is showing. There's Anthony, Kyle. Okay, so it looks like Kyle Keiselbach. I'm going to butcher some names here, folks. I do apologize. It's going to take me a few races to figure out how to pronounce some names. One of our other moderators is in chat as well. Mara is out there. Glad to see you, Mara. Steven still up front. See exactly if anybody can knock him off. There's OC Bass. We got Todd. Is it Dalman or Dahlman? I think it's Dalman. We'll get with these guys later on and figure out how to pronounce their name. D-A-L-M-A-N. Probably Dalman. Andrew Schroeder, he is sitting at the exit of pit road. There's our sponsor right there, and the number 41 is Stanley Jr. John McCara has not made it out on track as of yet. Several drivers elected to start in the back, it looks like. Which, Seabass going into P2. Hey, I'm doing just fine, buddy. Just fine. And there is the checkered flag. We're going to go ahead and see if maybe we can find Steven here. And I do not see him, so what we're going to do here, folks, is just go ahead and get them on the grid if we can. They are lining up, so let's get the qual times off there. Let's get the driver bar off there and get these qual times up here, folks. And let's get them gridded up here for round 1 of a season. What did I say, 12? Yeah, season number 12 here. Now, Steven Karosik going to grab the pole out here tonight. The first pole of the season goes to Steven. Congratulations, Steven, on that. Seabass, Sebastian Marion there in P2. Cody Nagels 3rd. Mark Mann in 4th. Richard Sanchez 5th. John, that's just what we call him. He will be in 6th. Kevin Winker in 7th. Charles Joplin in 8th. Dana Shepard 9th. Anthony Corey in 10th. Rick Seabrand's the boss man there, starting 11th. Jeff Crosby Sr. Now, Junior is actually in chat. So, Crosby Sr. will be starting 12th. Robert Edgerton in 13th. Robert's also in chat here tonight, but he's going to be out here racing. So good luck, Robert, and good luck to everybody. Dylan Bryant, 14th. Andy Brigante, 15th. PJ Cox, 16th. John Stevens, 17th. David Livingston, 18th. Justin Wadle in 19th. And Ken, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce it, Eller in 20th. Sorry. Anthony English, 21st. Harold Rothery, 22nd. Edwin DeBoer, 23rd. Michael Kisselbach in 24th. Matt Mackin, 25th. Mike McNeil in 26th. Jordan Bailey, 27th. Vicente Guerrero, 28th. Eric Braden, 29th. And David Stringle in 30th. Pudge, which is what we call him, 31st. Kyle Kesselbach, 32nd. Stephen Miles, 33rd. Stanley Jr., our sponsor, 34th. Christopher Jordan, 35th. Sean McCara, 36th. Ty Dahlman, 37th. Andrew Zanto, 38th. Gary Turner, 39th. Brian Rainville in 40th. James Bowden, 41st. Andrew Schroeder, 42nd. Aaron Brill, 43rd. Jeremy Funk, 44th. Shane Loveridge, 45th. Michael Martino, 46th. And Frederick Hofstetter will round it out here in 47th, folks. 47 drivers out here tonight. Good Lord. This is a huge field. I think they busted their record from last season, actually, for the most drivers for the start of the season, to be honest. Well, I'll have to go back and look at that here. So they got 47 tonight. And season 11, they started with 51. So no, they did not bust it. But here we go, folks, out of turn number 4. Pull those belts tight. One more time. Pace truck diving off to the safety of pit road. And here we go. Green is out, and boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here tonight at Daytona. Right, 20 watching and 8 likes. I'm going to go ahead and get the stat back up here. Now, who is going to lead the first lap? I don't know, but right now it's looking pretty good for Steven. Well, I'll say that. And the 6 of Nagels goes to the outside ahead of the 23 of Sebastian Marin. You got the 519 of John on the outside as well. That outside line is moving already. Steven's going to have to do something here, but it's going to go to Cody Nagels on the first lap. We've got 99 laps to go here, folks. Now it's going to be interesting coming out of turn number 2. What is Cody going to do? Well, he's going to drop it right down, right back in front of Steven here, folks. So is he going to drop it down out of 2, go below the yellow line and fall back, or is he going to stay up front? Well, right now he's staying up front. Right, let's check throughout the field here early on. It looks like everybody kind of hanging out. Not really any movers so far. But it is early. Crystal Gardner out in chat, rooting on the 55. Speaking of the 55, guess what? There he is, Robert Edgerton. got some battling back here around 16th with Michael Kisselbach. Yeah, I have no idea. A 163. Now we've got him and all right, I'm gonna have to go back here to 40th here real quick. Now it looks like there's Jeremy, and his speed's not showing up. Anthony English is out on track here. Looks like several drivers started on pit road. But we got no name Anthony. Looks like Mark Mann, Rick Seabrands, Sean Stevens started all on pit road. That is, oh, and we've got our first caution. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Just seen the 16 here. We're gonna have to figure out what happened here. Let's get on the 16 here, folks, and play it through. Did it start right here? Did it start up ahead of everybody? I don't know, but our first caution here tonight. 5 laps into this race. Oh, it looks like it started ahead of them. Something. Okay, the 98 here. There it is right there. Go ahead and, yeah, Kyle. Ooh, okay, so it started even further up, it looks like. A 163 of Michael. And it looks like maybe the 71 right there it was. I'm not going to stay on this too long, but we're going to find out exactly here kind of what happened. Right there it was. Could be some net code there too. However, going to collect several other drivers, and it was just a pile up behind them. 41, 7, 88, 16. Looks like the 444. 996 somehow squeezes through that. 06 squeezing through. 70 as well. However, several drivers going to get involved in this mess. And we're going to go back up to the front here if I can. All right, well, I've got Seabass up front, followed by Steven Karosik, Cody Nagels, John, and Sanchez after that round of pit stops. Not going to bring anybody up here just yet. Still a little early. And, I mean, we've got a huge field, folks. I'm not going to be able to interview everybody. We'll wait. Twenty people out there and 8 likes, folks. 2 shy from 10. 7 shy from 15. I know we can hit it. And the pace truck lights are off. Getting ready to go back green here, folks. Zach Fritchie out there. I think that's Zach. Don't be mean to the 4. I know these guys. I know these guys very well. Always picking on one another. Great group over here at OP. One of these days, I'm going to be able to get out here and race it up with these guys. Or Rick. They're your teammates, though, right, Zach? There's Crosby Jr. out there. And here we go. Green back out once again here tonight, folks. Now, the thing about Daytona here is a lot of 2 wide. You can go 3 wide here, but it's easier at the new Daytona, which is this one, than it is the old bumpy Daytona. We will see some 3 wide here later on in the race. These guys probably just want to get some of these laps wound down, but they're getting awfully loose and squirrely here too. They only start with 50% fuel, so it's already light. And then when you get behind somebody, and then somebody's behind you, yeah, it doesn't tend to work out too well in some cases. But Steven Karosik has led 2 laps here, our pole sitter. Oh, missed the start this week. Randy Lapidus. If I said your last name wrong, sorry. A lot of new drivers, you being one of them, so if I butcher your name, I do apologize. We're glad to have you out there in chat. Yeah, 24 watching and 8 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button. Lapidus. Okay. All right, I'll remember that for next week. Now, don't worry, folks. I'm watching the race here too, but of course you guys know me. I concentrate on chat as well. Got 2 moderators out there, so be good, or they will time you out if y'all get too out of control. But you know what I've seen with OB is y'all really don't get out of control in chat. Y'all just pick on one another, which is fine. I will, you know, I'll pick on a driver here and there too. And I didn't even make a pick here tonight, and I usually make a pick to, you know, somebody to come home into victory lane, and I didn't even do that. Back here with Robert, we got Eric Braden out here, 425 on the inside, HyperX machine. You got the big 06 of Andrew Santo, started 38th and 18th. Of course, they did make a pit stop there under the caution, so a lot of drivers starting to move up a little bit, gaining some positions. You got the 11 back here of Frederick Hofstadter. 921, 163, Michael Martino, and we've got, let's see here, Michael, we got both Kisselbox out here, so I know they're related. We got Michael and Kyle. So Zach, I know you're out in chat here, buddy. Is that is that a father-son? Brothers, or could it be nephew, uncle? Can you let me know? Michael and Kyle. So, same name. So, just kind of, whoa! Here we go again, folks. We're going to have, yep, there's the caution right there. I am waiting on, oh, who was that? I'm waiting on ATVO to catch up here because right now, oh, was that the 04 of Mark Mann involved in this? Hang on a minute. Hang on just a minute. Trying to find it. And ATVO's froze. Lovely. It ain't one thing, it's another. Hey, going smoothly, but having some technical issues, it looks like. Okay. I'm not understanding what's going on here. Nobody's showing up. Okay, hang on just a second. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, Mark ain't even showing up, so I have no idea what's going on there. Drivers. Okay, there's Mark. I'll do another instant replay here and go back a little bit further. Yeah, see, he's not even showing up when I go back to it. So I have no idea what just happened. Huh. All right. Well, let's just go back up live here. I have no idea. When you get a bunch of vehicles out here, folks, it does tend to act up a little bit. Because that's a lot of information that ATVO is trying to pull. But let me see here if I can find somebody to talk to. How about we go with, well, he's still sitting on pit road here. Right up above me. We'll go ahead and pull him down real quick and have a chit chat with him, kind of get some insight on what's going on track. The 97 of Jeremy Funk, got a copy.
10-4.
All righty, buddy. Well, hey, man, a couple of cautions already, but it looks like a lot of side-by-side going on out there. Don't really see quite much three wide at the present time. But, man, how's the truck feeling? How you doing? Is it loose, tight? I mean, well, what can you do out there with 57 trucks or 47 trucks or something like that? I mean, it's a big field.
Yeah, I didn't even run it yet. We're going to wait till about lap 50, and then we're going to unleash it.
Oh, you're going to unleash the Venom. I see you're running a Venom paint, so...
That's right, energy sports drinks.
Well, how's the draft?
I'm kind of staying away from it right now.
Alrighty, buddy, we're gonna let you get back to it, man. Good luck out there, and hey, man, you're up to 31st. You started 44th, so now you're up to 25th, and you're moving because some drivers came down pit road. So, kind of gonna start mid-pack here, bud. Good luck.
Thank you. We'll see you at lap 75 when I'm in the top 10.
Alrighty. All right, well, you heard it first here, folks. At lap 75, he's going to be in the top 10. So we'll see what happens. All right, well, let's get back up here to the 027 of Steven Karosik, the 23 of C. Bass. That's going to be row 1. Row 2, Cody Nagels, Richard Sanchez, Row 3, Charles Joplin, Kevin Winker. Row 4, John and PJ Cox. Top 10, Row 5, Pudge and Dylan Bryant. Alright, I already know who I'm going to pick on next. Already got him in mind. Hopefully he does not get involved in an accident. Here we go again, folks. Give it a lap 17. And Seabass on the outside on the loud pedal here, folks. Green. Again. Tana Sanchez. That is Richard, by the way. On the outside, in that outside pack. Or outside line, that second line. Now, if they can get it together, they're going to, you know, that outside line can get moving. But, man, that inside line is chugging right now. Whoa, the 6 pulling out, going to the top side here. That's Cody Nagels. Looks like Seabass got that lap here, and he did. Oh, getting swirly up front. We've had a couple of big ones already here tonight, folks. But we haven't had the big one. I know we've got some side-by-side in the back here, folks. Let me go ahead and take a look at it here. Looks like no name C brands. No, I've reset this many times, but it's still not showing up, so I don't know exactly what's going on. But Rick C brands. We got, looks like Anthony Torrey in the mix here in the 79 on the outside. Back here running at about 15, 16. Outside of just outside or inside of the top 15. Jordan Bailey started 27th and 18th right now in the 18 on the inside. Coming from 27th. So we're going to put up a poll question here, folks. All right, there we go with the poll here. Well, we have green flag pit stops. We're green, white, checkered attempt, so we got another caution. And likewise, I have no idea where that happened at. Yet again, it's doing its... Oh, it might have happened right here around Michael Keiselbach. We're going to see here if we can look at it. Oh, that's Jordan Bailey. I don't want to be on Jordan Bailey. be on the 163. That guy right. No, it's taking me directly to Jordan. See, I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on. Okay. All right, well, we're still going smooth, just having some issues with the replays here. I'd have to make a few adjustments. All right, everybody coming back down pit road here tonight. Well, let me see if I can find the dude I want to interview. There he is, right there. Right, let me see if I can grab him here real quick. All right, Stanley Jr., got a copy, buddy.
Hey, brother, what's going on?
Hey, man. Well, first and foremost, thank you for the sponsoring tonight's race, alongside, of course, Butt Kicker, man, the digital Armchair Motorsports 250 here at Daytona. But hey, man, I mean, you're sponsoring the race. You're out here racing with them too. You started 34th, and you're in 21st right now. But man, how is it down there on track? It looks like it is. It's loose.
It's we're needing a little give and take down here. So far so good. I got caught up in that first one. We got tagged from behind. I had to use our quick repair, but we're gonna try to keep our nose clean, see what we can do at the end.
Well, what do you think it's gonna take out here tonight? Patience?
Yeah, man, we ain't gonna have enough of that at all. We need a lot of that, a little bit of respect, and like I said, a little bit of luck, see how it goes.
Oh, yeah, yep. I mean, Superspeedway racing is a crapshoot. You know, we all know it. Anybody can win it. So, just hang in there, bud. And, you know, yeah, using that fast repair early, bud, that kind of hurts because now you have got to really be careful.
Yeah, it's going to see how the cards fall. We're going to try to make our way back to the back a little bit, find a gap in the field, and just kind of hang there and watch out.
All righty, buddy. We'll let you get back to it, bud. Good luck.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Yep. All right. Well, I had to drag him up here room to room and then get him up here, but, well, I did manage to get him back down there to his room quickly. Let's go ahead and get back up to the front. They are all ready again, folks. Ready to go green. We got Kevin Winker, Andrew Santo, 1-2, Steve Bass, 3, Steven Karosik, 4th, and Cody Nagels rounding out the top 5 here. Coming up on a quarter of the way in the race. Here in about 2 laps, taking lap 24 this time. All right, checking on the pole here. We'll run it till about lap 51, 52, somewhere around in there. You get your votes in, folks, and here we go. Green flag is back out once again here tonight for the OP Superspeedway Butt Kicker Truck Series on Saturday night. Tonight's race sponsored by the Digital Armchair Motorsports here. We just talked to him, Stanley Jr., and it looks like we're going to see a bunch of single file now. Well, I say that, and you look at Seabass out there. He's like, I'm not going single file. I'm going to come around that number 42 right here, and I'm going to try to take over the lead, and that's not good. The 06 Blinky, they're going to get ate up here by the front 4 as they just dumped the 510 of Richard Sanchez. Wow. Literally, they dumped him. They didn't even give him any chance to get around the 06. They just like, whoop, and just went straight down. All right, we got 23 watching, 9 likes, but we've only got 4 votes, too, in that poll, folks. Shooting for 15, 20 likes out here tonight, and it's 50-50 on the poll. I know Jeff Crosby Jr. is out there, so let's check on his dad here. Jeff Crosby Sr. Now he started 12th, running 14th right now, and that Gold Machine, he's doing pretty good. He's back a few spots, but it's still pretty early. See what happens. It's coming up on, it looks like the 00 here of Mr. PJ Cox. I'll get through all these names one way or the other. Man, just such a huge field, folks. I mean, this is incredible. I have got to give a shout out to OP out here, folks. I mean, they know how to bring the drivers in. Like I said, a lot of these drivers, not a lot, but some of them are veterans of OP. They race in the higher tier series. They're out here with the, I guess you could call them rookies. You know, trying to see, okay, who doesn't belong down here, who belongs in, the other series. Zach could give you more details on how all that works, because I don't know the actual specifics, but I would assume that somebody's out here, say we get 4 or 5 races into the season, maybe 6 races into the season, and, 1 or 2 drivers are just kicking butt, and, you can't catch them. They may be moved up. Well, Junior, I think he may even, top 10, top 5. I mean, he's moving back up to where he started, getting up there. We'll check on Pudge here, just inside of the top 10. We call him Pudge because I just can't even pronounce his name. Started 31st. He is running in that 10th spot in the 007 machine on the outside there of the 06. Then at 27, Wow Videos of Sean Stevens is right up ahead of him. Everybody's still in the draft. Well, Junior, he may, I'll go ahead and call it, he possibility of him getting a win tonight. I mean, it is Superspeedway racing. It is, a crapshoot. Anybody can win it. So, got a lot of side-by-side, though. Sean McCara is the 70 boy, 36 to 17th. Robert Edgerton in the 55, 13th, back in the 18th for now. Jordan Bailey, this is another group coming up here. You got Jordan, you got Harold Rothery, Gary Turner. There's our sponsor again of Stanley Jr. Anthony English. No name English in the 44, and somebody is up into the wall. See here. Back a little bit further. Check on Ken in the 017. Started 20th. He's in 25th. Mark Mann. I haven't forgot about Mark. Era. No name Mark. I can call him that because of the driver mark. And He is sitting in 28th right now. I know everybody has to look up there at the ticker. So Edwin DeVore, checking on him. 996. He is right behind the 214. David Livingston. All right, let's get back up to the front here where they still are side by side. About 7 rows deep. All right, 62% says we will have green flag pit stops and GWC attempts tonight. That is for both. We'll see if they can get some green flag pit stops in. And you know, those green flag pit stops definitely going to change a few things. And then, of course, the you know, if you have green, okay, they're coming up on the 921. 921 is getting the heck out of the way here. 921 being Michael Martino, who is currently 1 lap down here. We've got several drivers a lap down. Justin Wadle, Michael Martino, Anthony Corey, PJ Cox, all 1 lap down. Eric Braden, Ty Dallman is, well, Eric is 2 laps down. Ty is 3 laps down. And Kyle Kasselbach is 5 laps down here. I haven't mentioned David Stringle much here tonight, but he is running in 34th. Started in 30th, right up ahead of the 7. Well, 7 on the car. I don't have a 7, so let me see here who that is. Who is in the 8th? Okay, so Stephen Miles is in the 7. Okay, now, okay, so that's Stephen Miles, 7 on the car, supposed to be the 8. So who's behind him? I have no idea. All right, 67, 30, 33%. Like I said, folks, we'll keep it up about lap 51, 52 on the pole. 10 likes and 22 watching. There is no reason we can't hit 15, 20 likes out here tonight. These guys putting on a terrific show. Yeah, we've had a few cautions, but, you know, that's Superspeedway, folks. I don't think you can go a race, especially with the size field we have here tonight. I don't think you could go a race without a few cautions. Now, if the field was smaller, it is possible, but you got new drivers, you got veteran drivers, you got probably some drivers that did race last season as they come around the 43 here. That did race last season, probably don't feel comfortable moving up and want to stay in the trucks. So they're racing back at it here, and I can just mention one of them off the top of my head. Well, several actually. PJ Cox and the 27 machine here of Sean Stevens. Probably don't feel comfortable moving up if they're not already up there. If they are up there in the top tier series, and those guys, you know, they're just out here having some fun and, you know, trying to see who maybe they can pull from the truck series up to a top tier, you know, one of the top tier series, and maybe bring them part of their team. I don't know how they think. I really don't. But what I do know is we may be coming up on some pit stops here momentarily, and looks like we are. They've been out here at about 15, 16 laps or so. So that window is starting to open here for some green flag pit stops. 5:10 and 5:19 though on the outside. Sanchez and John, they have not budged to get down. They really can't right now. They're going to have to find a hole and get down on that inside line. All right. Still on Steven here, but I'm kind of watching to see if these guys get down. And yeah, Sanchez found a hole, and he took it right ahead of the 28 of Dylan Bryant. 5:19. Back out there all by his lonesome. Has no help. I don't know if anybody's going to let him in. He might be able to squeeze down. Here we go. Green flag pit stops. John's coming down as well. He's like, well, I can't get down there. I might as well just go with these guys. We've got 3 wide on pit road. We got drivers locking tires. And it's busy. Pit road is busy, folks. Wow. You want to see how busy it is? Well, let's go to the blimp view and, unfortunately, that's not going to show it. Maybe chopper? Well, I mean, sort of, kind of, but not really. Yeah, I have no idea. Well, that would, yeah, I mean, the TV3 here wouldn't show it, but, you know, now everybody's coming off, and you can just see the massive amount of trucks coming off of pit road here. Even ahead of John, I mean, it was pretty much everybody that came down, and it looks like Sean Stevens is just now coming down pit road. And he was the only one that did not hit, it looks like. As Sean has made his pit stop, and he is going to be coming back out onto the racing surface. The issue, though, with Sean Stevens is he went in by himself, and he's coming out by himself. I've still got him in the lead here, but he's going to have to keep Seabass and company from getting around him, and that's not going to happen because there goes Sebastian Barron. Let's get back down to a TV2 here where we can get a closer angle. Seabass back up front, followed by the 027 of Steven Carosit. Like Charles Joplin bringing some company with him. The 08 there. Vicente Guerrero. 510 of Sanchez and the 6 of Nagels here. And they're going to 3 wide here. Oh, 425. Good save. Eric Braden, good save on that one. Wow, that was amazing. That was incredible. I mean, he got loose, and if he would have popped the wall, that might not have been pretty. As Seabass comes up to the inside of the 98. That is going to be Kyle. Kyle's got some front end damage there, and it looks like it is really affecting him. go ahead and get a closer look at that front end damage. Let's get to a chase view. We'll turn the camera and look at that. Yeah, it looks like he kind of popped it into a wall or another car. Wouldn't be a tree, or it would be a V-shaped, and I don't think he would still be out here. He could definitely have some heating issues, damage to his motor. So many things possibly could be wrong with that car, but he's just trying to hang on here and get the best finish he can here tonight. He does not, I don't believe, have a reset left. No, he does not. So, gotta do what he's gotta do. All right, now let's get back up toward the front here. There is a no-name English. That would be Anthony English. Let's get back up here to the 23 of Sebastian Marin here, who is leading the group here, who's leading the race. 23 laps completed. Take a lap 44 there. And a little bit of a split maneuver here. One truck going low, one truck going high. Wow. Man, Steven Karosik and Seabass, though, pretty much been working together throughout the night. We'll stay up front here, folks, as they are trying to wind down some of these laps. Right, coming up on halfway here momentarily. About 5 laps. Yeah, everybody pretty much single file. Got to get back here to up 3 wide here, folks. 28, 519. Now the 27 in the mix. And 3 wide again with the 15 on the outside of Jeffrey Crosby Sr. So he's getting a fair share for 3 wide here. Pulling up 519, not backing off. Oh, 519, 27, almost contact there. Wow, and still 3 wide as the 06 up into the wall. Now it looks like they got it squared away. Back to a side-by-side here, folks. Jeffrey Crosby Sr. out there probably going, "What you doing, Dad? Don't go 3 wide." Pulling your hair out there, Junior. All right, I got another poll that I'm going to be putting up here tonight after this pole is completed at about 51, 52 laps. We'll run that to the end of the race here tonight. we might start doing 2 polls here this season. I think that'd be good to get all, the fans out there, interacting, throwing their votes in. Checking on the poll here, 73% for yes and 27% for no. But we did have a green flag pit stop, so yeah, that part's right. Lap 49 here. Let's check up front. See, the side-by-side's going back there, and the single file's going up front. I mean, I'm worried about, single file, yeah, bumper hoods and all that other good junk that can go along with it. I'm more worried about the side-by-side stuff because all it takes is someone getting close to someone else and bam, it's going to be on from there. 19 of John, 28 of Dylan Bryant on the outside here, all by their lonesome, and 519 getting squirrely here. Looks like they are getting single file even back here again. Been out here at about 11, 12 laps, so they are coming up on another round of potential green flag pit stops. Lap 51 here, folks. And as we hit out of turn number 2, I will close the poll down here at the stripe, and I will put up another one, and this actually will pertain to you, Crosby Jr. So I want everybody to vote yes on this. And here we go. We're going to end the poll here tonight on that one. 75% to 25% on that one. Let's go ahead and do another one here. Serious question on the first one and a silly one on the second one. However, we are halfway here, folks, tonight for the OP Superspeedway Saturday Night Butt Kicker Truck Series, the D.A.M. Digital Armchair Motorsports 250 opener here at Daytona for season number 12 for OP. So big shout out again to Stanley Jr. from Digital Armchair and, for sponsoring the race here tonight, several other races here this season. A big shout out to Butt Kicker for being, the main sponsor for the series that they do here over at OP. 4 seasons, folks, that they have been a part of this. So big shout out to Butt Kicker. I wouldn't mind owning one myself, but then again, I don't have the money to buy one. So I've seen what they do, and I'm amazed at the technology that has kind of come into it. But you don't own a Butt Kicker. They go under your chair and you hook them up, and then you can feel the vibrations. It goes best for racers. I don't know how well it would work for a broadcaster, but you can definitely feel the kick, especially when you hit the wall or whatever. All right, make sure you vote out there for the silly poll that I got going on. Here we go, another round of green flag pit stops. Our leaders coming in. Oh no, we're gonna have a wreck on pit road, and I seen that. If it will change, Charles Joplin. Go back and take a look here. There is no caution for this, but we are going to be on the 08 of Charles Joplin. We are going to change the camera angle to a chase view here. I'm going to pause it. Yeah, right here. Looks like he might have come in too hot, or yeah, he did. It looks like. I don't think he got hit. We're not going to spend much time on this. Oh, he locked it down and got loose. And, oh, hard into the wall. Oh, no. And then another driver going to get a little piece of that. I don't think too much damage. Ouchies. All right, back up front here. Let me get to... Looks like Rick Seabrands is on pit road. Let me go ahead and change the camera angle here. Looks like Joplin is coming back down pit road. Rick Seabrands out on track here. D.A.M and company back up front. I guess nobody is going to vote on that. 11 locks out there, 22 watching here. Four shy from 15, and we've got a caution. Well, this is going to change things. Okay, well, Charles. It wasn't Charles. Yeah, I have no idea again where that was. All right. Well, Okay, then. Going back up to the front here, though. They've got to catch up to the pace truck. Where the pace truck's got to catch up to them. Sebastian is slowing down. Okay, so they are catching up to it. I was right the first time. Hey. All right. Well, let's see here. Who can I get? All right, we'll go ahead and get the boss man here tonight. Rick Seabrands, bud, got a copy?
Pit 4.
All righty, bud. Well, I didn't have time to get you at the beginning. I mean, we've had a couple of cautions here, but, you know, dude, it's super speedway racing, and I got to say, this is a huge field, so, I mean, you're looking at that, but, man, start of the new season, bud. How's your racing going? You know, how's everybody feeling? Do you think it's nerves?
Well, it's been, you know, like we said out the gate, you know, first race out the gate with a bunch of new faces that have all probably been on track together for the first time in a long time. So it's, you're going to have your growing pains a little bit, and the season's only going to get better as we go. And,
Oh, yeah.
and you know, I can't thank Butt Kicker enough for being a part of this series for so long. They've been a partner of ours for going on 5 seasons now. So super excited to have those guys back, and, yeah, to come out here with a nice, I don't even know how many cars we got tonight, 40, 45, somewhere around there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to scroll down here. Huge field, ATVO is not too happy. So,
Yeah, I bet.
47 drivers is what we had here tonight.
Yeah, that's big.
It's massive. So, but, you know, I got to say, dude, you guys put on an amazing show. A lot of side-by-side. Some 3 wide. Do you expect that 3 wide to pick up, you know, as we wind down the laps here?
Yeah, the racing's only going to get more and more hectic now with that caution. I'm not even sure what happened there. It looked like 2 guys fighting over the same spot. But, you know, yeah, we actually got some good green flag pit stops in, too, which I'm surprised with, you know, with being this big of a field. But, yeah, can't thank everybody enough for coming out. You guys from the booth for bringing all the fans this great action.
Yeah, we got 22 out there watching right now, 11 likes. I'm trying to get them up there to hit that, you know, 15 likes. I know we can hit it.
Sure.
You know, people just waiting to see what happens, I think.
I agree.
All righty, Rick, well, let's get back to it. No name Rick out here tonight. You started on pit road, so it didn't bring your name up on the driver bar. That's what happens with ATVO. So,
I see.
Yeah, so we're going to call you and several other drivers no names, so...
I like it.
But we got you, buddy. Good luck out there. We'll see what happens, man.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you. All right. Well, I hope I put him in the right room. If I didn't, well, I guess he can go ahead and move himself. But that is Rick C. Brands. That is our head guy, honcho, boss man, whatever you want to call him. Running pretty good right now. And like I said, I don't know exactly where he started, but I do know where he's at, in 10th. $40 laps to go here, folks. Well, 41. All right, 24 out there. Okay, now it went back to 23, but 24, that is our peak so far. And here we go, pace truck off and away. And the green is back out once again here with Seabass leading the way on the outside. I do expect Seabass out of turn number 2, drop back in front of Steven Karosik if he can get around him. And it's been Steven and Seabass really working together here tonight. Alrighty, folks, couple of laps here. Well, that is the first lap, it looks like. And we're going to give it another. Yep, see, here we go. Yep, Seabass dropping it in front of the 027. I figured that would happen. But I think it's time that we do it here tonight, folks. We are over the halfway mark, getting closer to 3/4 of the race. And we are going to go ahead and crank it up here on MaxspeedTV. righty, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the Crank It Up cam there. And we are still side by side. It will pick up to some 3 wide here. I will give it at about 20 to 25 laps when we start picking up some more and more 3 wide. You're going to see a lot of side by side though here. They cannot make it to the end. They will have to pit at least one more time, possibly 2, depending on what happens. But here comes some 3 wide action back there as we see a driver coming down pit road. I'll see you out there, Kevin. Kevin, rooting on the number 6 of Cody. Kevin Nagels, Cody Nagels. I think Kevin, that's Cody's dad, I do believe. Glad to see you out there in chat, bud. Now, I do have a poll up. We will run that to the end of the race here tonight. We got Jeffrey Crosby Jr. in chat. We've got his dad out here racing on Saturday night, so I figured I'd throw a fun poll here, you know, in the second part of the race and see what the viewers think. Should Junior come out here and race it up with his dad on Saturday night? But we'll be running that right now at 67% to 33% here tonight with 3 votes. Yep. All right. Yeah, I thought I was correct on that. Yeah, 8 years, but yeah, and I started with MaxspeedTV. Rudy gave me the chance co-commentating, and I'm watching back here, folks. We got some action going on. I got to get back here to it. Got to figure out where it all was. Kind of back here, 27, 11, 41. Somewhere they were getting a little squirrely, possibly going, you know, 3 wide, but they didn't, which is a good thing. At least for now. I mean, we don't want everybody to pile it up here. It's sort of kind of late in the race, but yeah, 8 years. Well, going on 8 years. I just call it 8 years. Might be 7. No, I'm going on 8. A lot of side by side up front too, Cody. Well, he did. He fell back to right now P3. And we got Rosick in the 027 and 48 of Schroeder. Started 42nd, and he's led a lap, and he is battling it up here with the leaders right now, folks. Wow. Andrew, you cannot count that dude out. Can he get some help? Can he make some friends out there here tonight? Or with the term frenemies, your friends as you race, and then when you get down to the checkered, then your enemies. We'll see what happens, but it looks like 027 is going to lead that lap, taking lap number 70 here tonight. That would be Steven Karosik. Folks, lap number 71 here tonight. Now next week here, folks, for the OP Superspeedway Butt Kicker Truck Series, we'll be going to the iRacing Superspeedway for 86 laps right here, same time, same place, and we'll have points next week after one race. We'll be able to get through those. And then we've got another sponsor by the digital Armchair Motorsports. It's showing Daytona Rallycross and Dirt Road only, but I doubt that is it. I think it's the 08. Yeah, it's the 08 Daytona. I don't know exactly what's going on with that. A little hiccup with a name change there, but it's the 08 of Daytona, the bumpy Daytona. And then we go to Talladega. And then round 5, we are back at the new Daytona. So, yep, that's what we got in the regular season. That is just a few races going forward. And since I can do this on MaxspeedTV because it's a league that I do, Sim Racing. Oh, what is going on there? I have no idea. The Sim Racing Unleashed Cup Series. Next week, it will be for round 3 for the top 16. The SRU. We're going to Sonoma Cup historic race, 51 laps. You don't want to miss it. That's going to be an elimination race right here on MaxspeedTV, 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central. Got pit stops going on here tonight. Let me go ahead and exit out all that. 32 people out there here tonight tuning in, and 13 likes. And we definitely can hit 15, 20, 30 likes here, no problem. Wow! Come back, making an announcement, and I'll see you that. Oh my gosh. Love it. Oh, Andrew, what? No. And ATVO, come on, do not freeze on me here. All right, well, let's watch it here, folks. Andrew Schroeder. Oh, no, pit road. Take a look. Down pit road here. Oh, locks it down, spins. Oh my gosh. And then gets hit again, or gets hit there by the 08. Oh no. Oh, that is not what you want to see. All right, well, let's see here if we can catch up. Green flag pit stops again. Back here to Seabass. And he is currently running in P1 as it updates here. Seabass, Cody, Steven, Anthony, Rick, Pente, Mark, Pudge, Andrew, Zanto, and Ken Eller rounding out our top 10 here. And oh, Seabass coming around the 214, got a little loosey-goosey squirrely there. Oh, Sebastian Marin there trying to not to Seabass it into the wall here, folks. Cody doing a little bit of peeking there, but 23 gonna pop down to that double yellow. You cannot pass under that double yellow unless you are dodging a wreck. All right, 27 of you out there. 13 likes, 2 shy from 15. Still looking for 20, 25 likes, folks. I seen it. 30 plus viewers out here tonight. Love it. I see 28 still tuning in out here, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for hitting the like button. Do appreciate it. Fans out there, couldn't do it without y'all either. I mean, it's the fans that keep me going. And the league. Can't do it without the league either. Combination of both. This OP Superspeedway Butt Kicker Saturday Night Truck Series. Sponsored, well, this race is sponsored, of course, by Digital Armchair Motorsports. Presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. I don't know why it didn't throw that in there. I did type it in, but it didn't put it in. Checking on our poll, we got 75% yes and 25% no, with 4 votes. Well, looks like Jeffrey Crosby Jr. is going to have to join his dad out here on Saturday nights, according to the fans out there voting. Sorry, Junior, I had to do it. It's all for fun, bud. So I was looking to see, 20 to go here, folks. I was looking to see who my next victim was going to be, but I don't see him in Discord. I must be blind. Huh. Now, I don't see him, so... See what happens. 19 to go here, folks. They have been out here. Let me check. 8. Yeah, they're definitely going to have to come down pit road again for a splash of gas. No way they can make it. And it's single file throughout the racetrack here tonight until you get back here. Out around, let's just go with a 007 of Pudge here. 510, 60, 13, 127. Got some side-by-side back here around them. I just heard a pop. I heard a pop. Usually a pop sound is a blown engine, but I don't see anybody losing speed, so looks like maybe somebody just maybe hit the wall. Or another car, or truck. And Seabass coming up on the 43.7, 16. Dana Shepard. And ATVO not locking the huge car count, but unlike ATVO, I love the huge car count. I love seeing it. Tuning in, 13 likes, folks. Come on, 2 shots for 15. We can hit 20 likes out here tonight. We need 25 if everybody hits that like button. We got 16 to go, and we've got a caution. Oh no! 444 of Gary Turner? Well, let's see here. Gary was involved in that, or was that Sean Stevens? I don't know. It was one of the two. Gotta be one of the two. Okay, so we're gonna be on the 444 here of Gary. 510 of right there it was, right there. That's where it all started. 51042, a little bit of net code, and it was just on from there. The 007 up into the wall, and bam! Oh, right there, the 510. Yep, and you see it here. The 444 had nowhere to go. And the 510, though, up into the wall, outside wall, several times. Ouch. Oh, Richard Sanchez. Ugh. Well, we found that one pretty quick. All right, back up to the front. All right, now they will be able to make it from here to regulation. We'll get a caution. It's going to be a matter of, okay, do I pit and get more fuel or track position? I think track position is going to be the biggest key if we get a caution with 15 to go. Right now it'll be 14 here. They'll probably get it at about 12 to go, so roughly. A lot of things playing into a factor right now. Tires, throw them out the window. It doesn't matter at a super speedway. It's the fuel. Do you have enough to make it if you get a caution for at least one GWC attempt? At least. Probably won't have enough for a second. But you might if it goes green. Steven Karosik gonna win the race off of pit road in the 027 here tonight. Alrighty, folks, here we go. 13 to go right now. It will be 12 to go. And we get back green here, and we've got Karosik, Marin, English, Mann, Nagels, Seabrands, Rainville, Guerrero, Santo, and Ellert in the top of 10 here. And it looks like Steven is keeping that truck flat. Pen 36 Eastern Time, 9:36 Central. I'm Central. Looks like RBN Podcast out there, rooting on Rick Seabrands out there here tonight. We have hit 15 likes out here, folks. We still got 28 watching. No reason we can't hit 25 likes. Thank you all for hitting that like button. Do appreciate it. 13 to go. 12 this time by. Can we stay green? Or will we have another caution before the end of regulation? Pace truck off to the safety of pit road. Stephen Karosik is on the loud pedal. Anthony English behind him. Mark and Cody Nagels, Rick Seabrands. Of course, the 23 of Seabass on the outside of that 027. And right now, that 23 cannot get down, and he's not able to get in front just yet. But folks, this is shaking up to be one heck of a finish as they get squirrely here like a worm. And that 23 getting pushed by the 04. Will the 23 dump the 04 and go back down to the 027? Or will he stay out there with the 04 Mark Mann? Right now he's staying out. Can't get down there. But we have seen that 23 jump down in front of the 027 many times here tonight. Stephen Karosik going to lead another lap here. 12 under his belt. Seabass has led 12 as well. Looks like it might come down to the who will lead the most laps here tonight too. So got several things going on. Well, Workman ain't even in here, so now Workman, not Workman here. Oh, we got a wreck in the back. Uh-oh, we got a wreck, folks. I gotta find it. I gotta figure out who it was. Let me see here if I can see some speeds here. Yep, there it is. Ooh. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can find out who it was. I know it was a red truck. Oh, Stanley Jr.? Okay, hang on a minute. Let me do a MaxspeedTV replay here. If, see, 41, it'll work out for me. Hang on a minute, folks. I'm trying to find it. No, Stanley Jr.'s road. What in the world? So I know it was okay. 017 maybe. Okay, so hang on a minute. We're looking. Oh, a red truck was involved in this. 71017 007. Oh, there it was right there. 15 and 06 making some contact. And 71, okay, 71 did squeeze through that. 15:43:06. 15 went for a ride. That is Jeff Crosby Sr. and a ride he went. Kind of a big one here, folks. Several drivers. There's a 16,780, 072, I believe. And Jeffrey Crosby just not on the ground yet. 43:27:32, the 00. And man, oh golly, Crosby. Wow! He goes topsy-turvy here, folks. Literally. See how many times he flips. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 times that dude flips, and then he's riding his lid here. Wow, what a ride by Jeff Crosby Sr. Holy smokes. I hope he's all right. Oh my gosh. Someone go check on Jeff Crosby Sr. here, folks. $30 people out there tuning in, 15 likes. Oh, regardless if you hit the like button or not, thank you for the view. Thank you for tuning in, watching a little bit of the race here tonight. The OP Superspeedway Butt Kicker Saturday Night Truck Series. Shout out to Stanley Jr. again for Digital Armchair Motorsports, sponsoring this race and several others. A big shout out again to Butt Kicker for being the main sponsor for OP. And a big shout out to, again, all the fans out there that have tuned in here tonight. Do appreciate it. Without the support, you know, me and Bobby and, you know, Rudy did a broadcast here tonight. If y'all want to go back and look at that, one of a big time iRacer, LG Whaley, everybody should know him, passed away. He did a memorial race here and Rudy covered that. You know, iRacing community lost a great driver in LG, great setup guy, and one a heck of a super speedway racer. He knew his super speedways. So, but we got 7 laps to go here tonight, and that pace truck will dive off once more to the safety up pit road with Steven up front, T-Bass onto the outside, Mark Mann, Anthony English, Cody Nagels, and Rick Seabrand. Here we go. We're backing away here tonight. The 02723. It looks like trying to work together. They are side by side. We'll see if the 027 will let that 23 ahead of him. Or is it go time? I think it's go time. I don't think you let your friends or teammates in front of you. Ooh, 44 getting loose. The 04 pushing the tail out of the 23. If that 23 wants to drop down, he needs to do it. And he's not gonna do it. He's gonna stay up high here in front of the 04. We're gonna stay up front here, folks. 6 to go. 5 to go this time by. If we get a caution, we'll definitely try to find it. Seeing a line out there, 28-71. Dylan Bryant. Thought about it there for a moment. We can get back here to him. Yep, and there he goes again. Got some 3 wide. Dylan Bryant. Now he's going to pop it in front of the 71. Sean McCara. Well, quick 3 wide. Starting to pop up here and there. 0-17. Ken. Yeah, he's out there all alone. No help. Oh, no. Somebody into the wall. We got people cutting grass. And we do not have a caution as of right now. No caution. Everybody still up to speed or getting back up to speed. No caution. 4 to go. We get a caution now, though. That will set up a green-white checkered attempt. Alrighty, guys, finish it out under regulation, and you guys won't have to do another 3 laps. However, we know what happens toward the end, folks. The way a GWC works, we get 3 to go. If caution comes out, they'll probably come down pit road. They'll rack them up, stack them up. But we'll go green. We got to get around the track, get the white flag. If a caution comes out before the white flag, we'll rack them up, stack them up, and do it all over again. If the white flag comes out and then a big pileup happens, well, then guess what? They just race it until somebody crosses the line first. That is on the lead lap. 2 to go, coming to the stripe. 2 to go, folks. 2 to go. What is gonna happen out of 2? What is gonna happen out of 4? They want to blow my voice out? Well, it's gonna come down to the wire here tonight. Especially if we hit the white flag. Right now, we're A-okay. No, we're not A-okay. And we've seen that. And are we not going to have a caution? There's the caution. Whoa, we've seen that right here on MaxspeedTV. And let's get back here to it. We're going to pause it. We're going to get on the 44 of No Name English, Anthony English. And that's going to set up the first GWC here tonight. I had a feeling, I just had a feeling we were going to have a GWC. And yep, we see it. The 44 pops both left sides underneath right there. That double yellow comes up right into the 04. I'm not going to get into the technicalities of all the net code and all that, but it did collect several drivers here. The 6, the 60, and let's go ahead and get on the 6 here of Nagels. It collected, 7, nowhere to go. Collected him. Collected the 71, the 18. Oh. Man, oh man. All right. Nope. A check here. Check something. All right. Well, he did have a reset left, so good thing. All right. All right, GWC attempt. right, well, I do not do any interviews under GWC attempts. So, gonna be quiet. Gonna let these guys do their thing, get ready for what I think is gonna be, I hope it's clean, but I have a feeling that it might be catastrophe. But I have been proven wrong before. Sometimes, you know, we'll have, you know, one GWSC. Sometimes we have two. And then other times we'll, you know, it'll come down to the final GWSC with OP. I mean, you just don't know what's going to happen. We got a lot of drivers up front that is battling for their first win of the season and grab really the most important, which is round one. I mean, you coming out here round one of a new season, grabbing the win, you know, that's bragging rights. It's like, you know, grabbing Daytona 500, folks, in real life. It's bragging rights. Hey, I won round one. So, I mean, we got Korosik, Marin, Seabrands, Guerrero, English, Stringle, Ellert, Funk, Bailey, and Bowden now. James Bowden up to 10th here. We can go ahead and check out where Bowden started in 41st. 41st here, and he is running just inside of the top 10 and 9th. And, you know, I would love to see some, you know, a rookie driver coming into tonight first straight. I would love to see somebody like that grab the win. But they're battling, you know, some, you know, the veterans out here, too. I mean, they've got to beat them. This is going to get insane, folks. It's going to get OP, and it's going to get, well, let's just go ahead and say it, overpowered. Overpowered Super Speedway here tonight. Now, that is my nickname to them. I don't know if that's what OP stands for. I was never told, but that is what it is to me, because these guys put on a show. And here we go. Truck is off. And Steven on the loud pedal. Green is out, and we are green, white, checkered attempting here tonight. 23. He is going to pull it down. I seen that coming. 14-1, 97-35-04 on the outside. 14. Vicente Guerrero. Can we get to the white flag on the back stretch here tonight? Down into turn number 3 here momentarily. Here we go. Turn 3 wide behind them. And we're wrecking again here, folks. 35, James Bowden. Guess what? We're going to rack them up, stack it up, and do it all over again. Wow. So let me go ahead and pause it. Find the 35 here of James. And find out kind of what happened here with James. Ooh, 44-017 getting loosey-goosey there. There is the 04 peeking to the outside. However, right there it was. The 06 could be net code. I'm not sure. 04 nowhere to go. 6 nowhere to go either. And wow, how in the world did the 15 manage to get around that with no damage? Holy smokes. Man, oh man. All right, GWC attempt number 2 here. 29 watching, 16 likes. Can we hit 20 likes here, folks? The GWC starting to come out here tonight. And of course, the first poll out here, folks. I mean, you guys said it would happen, and guess what? It's happening. All right, everybody trying to save fuel right now. Track position is going to be key because it's only 3 laps, but then you got the pace lap, so you're going to hear probably some drivers shutting off their engines, possibly clutching it. Of course, you see some of them there diving it down below the apron, keeping it flat, keeping it even. And well, the fast repairs, let me see here if I can find out who has used them. All right, so the top 4 still have their fast repaired. Do see that. Now this is unofficial because ATVO does screw up time to time. Looks like David Stringle does not have a fast repair left. Going down to Jeremy Funk, it looks like he has 1 left. What I'm seeing, Andrew Zanto, he doesn't have any left. Got a no name here. Ooh, looks like the 06 and 44 are throwing some, like somebody's not too happy out there. But then again, Superspeedway. Let the admins deal with all that at the end. We'll watch the 4406 for sure. Alrighty, folks. Here we go. GWC attempt to number 2 here. Dos. Here we go. Ice truck off and away. The restart zone. Green is out. Seabass on the loud pedal. Followed by Rick Seabranch right behind that 23. Jimmy Karosic talked about him pretty much all night long here with Seabass. Still there onto the inside. Seabass started P2. Steven 027 started on pole. He's led 24 laps. At 14 right behind him, Vicente Guerrero. And we get to the white flag. I want to check on English and Company here. No name English. And here we go out of 4. Coming across the stripe. Guess what, folks? We've got one to go, and we're going to finish it here tonight. They wreck? Well, they wreck. They got to race it back to the stripe. on the backstretch. Expect some moves. Expect some wrecking. What is going to happen? Steven on the inside. 23 on the outside. The 4. What's he going to do? What's the 1 going to do? Out of 4. Coming to the stripe. Steven Corrosive is going to win it here tonight. Corrosive, P1. I've got Vicente in P2. And Seabass, P3. Let me wait a minute and see here if it updates. But Steven Korosik is going to be our winner here tonight. Awesome job by Steven on grabbing the first win of the new season here, folks. Hang tight. We will be right back. Alrighty, folks, we have caught up with the top 3 here tonight, and come to find out they're all teammates, so it was a little bit easier than what I thought it would be. We have caught up with our winner here tonight. We're going to go ahead and get him up here, Steven Korosik. I know I've butchered your name so many times, but that's beside the point. The point is, you grabbed the win out here tonight at Daytona for the first race of season number 12, bud. How are you feeling? And I mean, it was you and Seabass, battling out for the most part of tonight. I mentioned y'all's guys' names about 1 million times. I mean, how do you feel, bud, coming out being the first winner of season 12?
It's an honor to get a win in this league. I'm proud of it. We had a good team effort. And honestly, I'm just glad it's over. That was a long race, man. It was getting nerve-wracking at the end there.
Yeah, a couple of GWC attempts. And, I threw up a couple of polls out there here tonight. One of them was, are we going to have green, white, checkered attempts and green flag pit stops? And, of course, it was yes for both green flag pit stops, which we had, and we had GWC attempts. So, that pole worked out. Now, I'm not sure if the next pole is going to work out, but that's beside the point. It was a fun pole. We have fun with it. What do you expect? Now, you got some momentum going into round number 2. What do you expect throughout the season from, of course, not only the veterans for OP, but the newcomers that have come in this season?
I'm looking forward to it. I think the more that everyone runs together, the better we get as a whole. And I'm all for it. Better racing,
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Well, it was a teammate effort out there here tonight. Kind of funny. I just looked down there and seen you guys were in the same room. So, Seabass and Vicente, awesome run by not only you guys, but everybody else for, such a huge field out here tonight, dude. 47 trucks.
Wow.
You did not beat last season's opener, but still 47 trucks. That's a lot of trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, bud. Well, I don't have, let me see here if I can pull up the schedule here. I want to talk about the next round here, so give me just a second.
Wait. We were kind of really close on field 2. I actually ran out on the cooldown lap. I'm glad it didn't go one more green, white checker.
Oh.
Would have been in trouble.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. We were all kind of close.
Wow. All right. Well, this race is done, and we go to a track that everybody loves to hate. The iRacing Superspeedway for round number 2. But that is a huge track. How do you feel about it?
I am not a fan of that super speedway, but I'll be there with the same mindset and goals for today. We'll figure it out. Hopefully you see us up front.
Alrighty, bud. Well, awesome job. Awesome win out here tonight, man, for round number 1 for the OP Super Speedway Buck Cooker Saturday Night Truck Series. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, man.
Yeah, I just want to thank OP for putting it on. It's a great league. It's a lot of fun. And I gotta give you a shout out for the broadcast. It's always great. I love watching it after. And shout out to Dale Cup, my teammates, Sebastian, Vicente, Cody. We all did really good today. We should be proud. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, bud. Do appreciate the support. Yeah, go out there and smash that like button, man. We without the drivers, the league, the fans, we can't do this as broadcasters. So. A big shout out, goes to y'all as well. Putting on a great show, and a great show it was. We'll see you next week, bud.
All right, man. I'll be sure to hit that like button.
Thank you, man. All right. Well, that is our winner here tonight, Steven Karosik. We're going to get down here to our P2 here tonight, the number 14 of Vicente Guerrero. And I made sure I was pronouncing his name correctly. P2 here, Vicente. Awesome job, bud. You had to do what you had to do, man. Yeah, my voice is kind of shot because I've been talking. But, man, talk about it. Side by side, some 3 wide, green flag pit stops, UWSC attempts. Squirrely, we got to hear it from you, man. How was your racing overall?
It was pretty chill. I didn't get the qualify spot that I wanted. Started in the back, kind of murdered the apron on qualifying. So I had to work myself up here to my teammates and just hopefully I can nail my pit stops and get a good run to be close at least with them for the last pit stop. But there was cautions late, so as long as we could just maintain being up front and hopefully we had enough fuel at the end to finish the race, and that's what happened.
Yeah. Our winner here tonight, he even said, fuel was definitely close. Green flag pit stops, bud. We had, there's some drivers out there that, made some mistakes out there, and on a super speedway, you really don't want to make any mistakes on pit road because it definitely can cost you. what was it like coming down pit road in the packs that came down? I mean, it wasn't just like 3 or 4 car or trucks. It was more like 10, 15, 20 trucks at one time.
Yeah, it's pretty intense when you're coming into pit road like that. Everybody's got to wind it down to 60 miles per hour and not get a speeding penalty. I had a late box, so I kind of see if I could come in hot and hug that inside wall, and try not to get hit by somebody that loses it. But that pit stop actually worked out for me tonight. I mean, early pit stop. I could come in as hot as I can, and
Yeah.
I just got to make sure on the exit when I come out of pits after my service that I don't get nailed. Because there's still cars could be coming back into pit road. Still they need service.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Well, you pulled out a P2 here tonight. Now we go to a love-hate relationship track for round number 2, the iRacing Superspeedway. How do you feel about it? Because that track it's a heck of a lot different than your Daytona and Talladega Superspeedways. But how do you feel about iRacing Superspeedway?
As long as I'm on the racing surface, I'm fine. I'm a little cautious on pit entry. That could be a little bit tricky. It always gets me. I get on the brakes probably too late, and then I lose it.
Oh,
I need what I need to do is start learning how to check up a little bit before going down on the apron, and then applying the brakes.
oh yeah, definitely.
Easier.
Oh yeah, definitely. I
But
think it's like 3 miles long or something like that.
yes, but if we could get late cautions like that, I mean, maybe I'll have a chance not to worry for pit cycle at the end.
Well, good points tonight for you. P2, bud. So, you got some momentum going in. Not as much as Steven does, but
Yeah, right.
you got, your teammate 1, 2, 3 here tonight. So awesome job with the number 14, bud. Hey, get ready for iRacing Superspeedway, because that track is kind of to me like a road course. It's a make it or break it track. So get ready for it, get some practice in, practice your, pit road entry, do
Yeah,
what you
for
got to
sure.
do to get prepared for it, because, it's next week.
Yep.
All righty, bud. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate P2 here tonight?
Oh, I want to thank you for broadcasting and OP for putting on this league. Also want to thank my teammates Sebastian, Steve, and Cody. He didn't get quite the finish as he wanted to, but it's all good. We'll get him next time. And I also want to thank Zachary for praying for us on that last run. Make it to the start finish line to get the white flag. So that was good.
All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job again here tonight, bud. We will see you next week at the iRacing Superspeedway. Same time, same place, right here on MaxspeedTV, bud.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Thank you. All right. Well, that is RP2 here tonight. Let's go ahead and get RP3 up here. Now, he was battling up there with Steven, for the most part of tonight. We seen him drop it down in front of him a couple of times. He was unable to do it, but we know him as Sebastian. But you managed to get P3. You were battling there. I thought you had P2 there, but Vicente, he kind of beat you to the line by like 62 1,000ths of a second. It was close, but it is what it is. But I mean, talk about it, Seabass. You know these guys. You're a veteran to OP. You're out here, in my opinion, just having some fun. Looking to see who can be moved up, who doesn't belong down here. But you're still out here to win, too, and, grab a championship. So talk about the race. Talk about what you think is going to happen here throughout the season, man. Mike's yours.
Yeah, man, like you said, just here having fun. But again, always here looking to win. So me and my teammates came here with the mindset, just stay out front at all times, and we did just that. I think we almost led majority of the race between us. And then, there at the end with those late yellows, we started getting worried because we weren't gonna make it on field if there was one more yellow, so we were really banking on not being another yellow. And I was playing it real conservative of not to pinch too much because I felt like we dominated the race and I didn't want to give it away by making a mistake or just, being a little too aggressive. So I was kind of very conservative to that regard. And yeah, there at the end, I think Rick got me a little bit out of shape entering turn 3, so he kind of had to back off, which lost us a little bit of momentum, which maybe in the end cost us second place or even a chance to the win. But third place is still a great result, and for our team to be 1, 2, 3, I couldn't ask for anything more. And yeah, like you said, this league is just to see who belongs and who doesn't. It was a fun race. Didn't really see much of anybody, so I can't really judge who could be in it or not. We were out front most of the race, so I can't really say who belongs or not, but the race was fun. We stayed out front, and we got the result that we wanted. So hopefully, we can wrap up a championship for me and my guys. We've been fairly close, but I've never been able to close it out, so I think that's going to be the plan.
Well, awesome job out here tonight. Daytona, the new Daytona, you can go 2 wide comfortably. You can give room. 3 wide, you can go 3 wide here. It is a little tight, but, when you compare the old Daytona with the new Daytona is easier to go 3 wide because the old Daytona is bumpy as all get out. I mean, what do you have to do to prepare when you're going into, from Daytona to the old Daytona, although it's going to be the, round 3, how do you prepare, for that, scenario? Because it is totally different.
Man, I don't know how you can prepare for bumpy Daytona. I don't know, man. That race is usually crazy. You could have a great day, be out front, or you can have a horrendous night and just not catch a break. Like you said, 3 wide is very hard. It's doable, especially in the trucks since they're a little smaller, and I think they take the bumps a bit better compared to the Xfinity car. But it's just gonna be hard to do multiple laps 3 wide. I bet you can get away with like a lap or 2 doing 3 wide, but more than that, it's just the trucks are going to move too much around. You're going to have people that maybe are on older tires, or maybe right they can't control their trucks better than others, and that's just the fact. And so you got to know who you're racing with, who you're around, who you can make it 3 wide. Who you can put in the middle in that tight, dicey situation. And man, it's really just gonna be like what we did tonight. I think just stay out front and just try to avoid all the trouble, and just keep in the back of your mind that it's bumpy Tona, so maybe they won't put you 3 wide, so you feel maybe a little bit more secure running out front.
Well, before we get to the bumpy Daytona of round 3, we've got the iRacing Superspeedway of round number 2 here. Coming up next week, but it's a love-hate track. Some people love it, some people hate it. So how do you feel about that 3-mile track of the iRacing Superspeedway for round number 2?
I'm pretty neutral on the track. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. Just there. That's another wild card. That again, the race could go really well, or you could be out by like lap 5. It's just you never know. The speeds are so high there that just a tiny accident can leave you out of the race.
Oh yeah.
So it's just gonna be survival. You know how sharp and how aggressive the corners are. So you kind of early in the race you can't really pinch much because you got people either mistiming their turn in and they can miss the corner. You know how it is. You're going so fast there that if you turn the wheel a little bit too late, you're gonna go straight up the hill and maybe you'll take out a few guys above you. So I think that race might be a little bit of survival. I don't feel safe anywhere around that track, so I don't know. I mean, of course you want to be out front, but I don't know. I feel like you could be safe out front in the back. It don't matter. That race is for me the wild card for sure.
So it's kind of like a road course. It's a wild card race.
Yeah, I guess you could call it a road course. Yeah. Or you could call it maybe Martinsville in the playoffs, like in real life, like the round of 8, just people going crazy, just trying to survive.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. He just posted here, Mixmaster PJ. We all know who that is. I don't know if it was in a funny thing or if he's serious, but he says no one feels safe around you either, Seabass. So I
What a
think
nice guy.
I think he's joking, but I mean, well, we have fun and everybody knows everybody. So, see Peter DeBoer out there in chat here tonight in this interview here, folks. Well, awesome job out here, man. P3, bud, in the Extra Life 23. I know you've got shout outs you want to give, and I know you got to get ready for round number 2, bud. So, Mike is yours.
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to Dale Cup, Steve, Zach, who wasn't able to race today, Cody, and Vicente. We put on together a hell of a race, so a big shout out to them. I'll give a shout out to you for putting on this broadcast. I'll give a shout out to OP for putting on this league. And yeah, that was a great race, and looking forward to the rest of the season.
All right, well, we have hit 18 likes out here tonight. I'm sure we'll hit more after all the drivers go and, of course, watch the broadcast here. But we almost hit 20 likes here tonight. Seabass, we hit over 30 live concurrent viewers out here tonight as well. So awesome freaking job, guys. Awesome job. All righty. Well, Seabass, go celebrate P3. We'll see you next week, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good night, guys.
Thank you. All right. Well, I know Peter is out there, cracking up everybody, but hey, we got 20 likes before the end of the broadcast. We still got 13 watching here tonight, but let's get down here to the, is it official or unofficial? Hang on, let me look. Let me see. It is going to be the official results because the points have been done here tonight. So this is going to be the official results here tonight. David Karosik grabbing the win. First win of the season here tonight in the 027. Awesome job by Steven here grabbing the win. Vicente Guerrero, his teammate, one teammate there in P2 here tonight. The other teammate, Seabass, in P3. Rick Seabrands, awesome job, Rick, here in P4 here. Hey, 4 for 4. You finished 4th. You're in the number 4. Hey, what a run by Rick here tonight. David Stringle, they're in 5th. Andrew Zanto, they're in 6th. Anthony English 7th. Kevin Winker in 8th. Ken, not even gonna do it. 017 in 9th. Edwin DeBoer in 10th. Grabbing the top 10. Stephen Miles in 11th. Jeremy Funk in 12th. Dylan Bryant, 13th. Harold Rothery, 14th. Pudge, 15th. Christopher Jordan, 16th. Mark Mann, 17th. John in 18th. Andy Brigante, 19th. And Cody Nagels in 20th. Gary Turner, 21st. Jeff Crosby, a senior, 22nd. David Livingston, 23rd. Michael in the 163, 24th. Anna Shepard, 25th. James Bowden, 26th. Shane Loveridge, 27th. Jordan Bailey, 28th. PJ Cox, 29th. And Charles Joplin in 30th. John Stevens, 31st. Sean McCarra, 32nd. Justin Wadle, 33rd. Brian Rainville, 34th. Eric Braden, 35th. Mike McNeil, 36th. Frederick Hofstetter, 37th. Stanley Jr., a big shout out to Stanley Jr. here tonight. Not the race he wanted. I know he'll finish 38th, but he is our race sponsor for tonight here in that number 41. So a big shout out to him here this evening. Richard Sanchez, 39th, and Andrew Schroeder in 40th. Robert Edgerton, 41st. Ty Dalman, 42nd. Anthony Corey, 43rd. Mackin, 44th. Aaron Brill, 45th. Kyle in 46th. And Michael Martino in 47th place here tonight. But our winner goes to Steven Karosik here tonight for round 1 of the OP Superspeedway Butt Kicker Saturday Night Truck Series. Next week, the iRacing Superspeedway, same time, same place, right here on MaxspeedTV. Thank you all for tuning in. 20 likes out here tonight. Do appreciate it. Big shout out to all the fans out there. Man, thank you all. But until next time, stay safe and have a good night.